Welcome to Weekly Weird News. I'm Ben. I'm hanging out with Mike.
Hello.
And Claire.
Hi.
Today we're going to talk about some weird shit we found that's happened recently. Unlike the one article I had that I really followed up, it was from the Daily Star, and it was about a Newcastle United fan getting bummed to death by a zebra in the while he was on a safari holiday. He was making sexually progressive things towards a zebra, well, after a few too many beers, and the zebra bummed him to death. Yeah. Confused his Newcastle United shirt for a lady zebra.
So, literally, the zebra split him in two, did he? Is that what we're saying?
I'm guessing that, yeah. It split him like a log. But sadly, it was from 2015 and the Daily Star, which means it was balls. In fact, when I searched it to follow it up, the first thing that came up was Snopes, saying that it wasn't true.
You mean Daily Sport?
Daily Sport, yeah.
Daily Sport's the one that is...
That's the one.
Daily Star is a bit like the Sun.
Ah.
Daily Sport is the one that's just tits and madness. Tits and madness!
You know what?
I know. We used to do it. We used to do Daily Sport headlines, didn't we, as a feature?
Yeah. That was in the Daily Sport, yeah. It was, the headline was literally Newcastle United fan bummed to death by zebra, which doesn't show a great regard for the life of that man. There's better ways to phrase it than bummed to death. But anyway, the Daily Star reports, this week, in fact, that the infamous Tic Tac UFO that was investigated by the Pentagon has now been seen over the UK by baffled Brits who presumably stood there scratching their heads and going, huh? There's a picture of it. Looks very tic-tacky to me.
Does.
Or someone throwing a tic-tac through the air.
I mean, did they smear the camera lens in blood before they took the shot?
Presumably it's at dusk, but maybe they did. Maybe they just finished sacrificing somebody.
Red sky at night and all that.
Yeah.
Or it could be in the morning.
Or in the morning. We'll find out.
The aliens.
Red sky in the morning, look out for aliens. They're going to bum you to death. An unidentified flying object resembling the Tic Tac UFO spotted by the US Navy pilots based on the USS Nimitz in 2004 has been spotted over the UK. Lucy Jane Castle from Hinckley in southwest Leicestershire managed to grab a snap of the unexplained object before it shot away at high speed. Lucy posted a photo of the strange sight together with a zoomed-in version to emphasise its strange cylindrical shape on a UFO Hunters Facebook group. She said it was hovering for a while and within the blink of an eye, it had gone. Never seen anything like this before in that shape, and I quickly took a picture while it was very still, and with the blink of an eye, it had disappeared.
Never seen a tic-tac. She hasn't lived, has she?
No, she has not. Dan Watson, a fellow of the private UK UFO sightings group, provided with a photo.
I'm in that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, how come you haven't seen this?
I don't know, it doesn't pop to my feed. I do go on that often, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm impressed you're on it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Dan Watson from the same group replied with a photo of two similar objects he claimed to have seen over Swindon last year. And group member Brian Jessup added that these tic-tac shaped objects are the commonly seen UFOs. And they've just read the thread in the group and reported it as news. This is amazing. Another commentator, Peter Stanbury, theorised that what Lucy had seen was actually a perfectly normal airliner, but the digital photo compression had rounded off any such small elements as like the wings and the tail, turning the airliner's cylindrical body into an apparent UFO. And there's always one fucking killjoy, and it appears it's Peter Stanbury in this group.
He might be right, though. You don't know, do you?
Well, I suppose so.
The top photo, they look like sort of really grey tic-tacs, but the bottom one, you could say that was a plane that has been smoothed off by the edges if you if you look at that.
Maybe, but another commentator called Terry Moore disagreed.
Oh, see what Terry Moore has to say.
Terry Moore says that he couldn't see any tail and saying it could be an airship or yet again a Tic Tac. He added that sightings have increased massively from what I've heard. US military had 6,000 sightings last year alone, so either we're being revisited or someone has some new tech. Well, thank you, Terry, for your insightful insights.
Yeah, they did say they're seeing one of these things a day, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
And 6,000 a year is more than one a day.
Yeah, it's not that many.
No, I don't think so.
No, but because, from what I've heard from the US military, I'm willing to bet Terry hasn't heard a lot from the US military, only what's been reported. I don't think Terry Moore has high-placed societies within the US intelligence community.
Probably not.
Probably not. Not called Terry, anyway. No one likes a Terry.
I don't know. I like Terry's chocolate orange.
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose. They're okay. I'll always take a pass on them, though, because I don't want fruit in my chocolate. Yeah, there you go. Tic Tacs, they're everywhere. Tic Tac UFOs, UAPs, whatever you want to call them.
Keep your eye open.
Yeah.
Or both eyes, maybe.
Always beneficial.
Unless you're looking at a scope.
Yeah. Or the sight of a rifle. There's times, alright, but not when you're looking at the sky.
Yeah.
That's the main thing to take away from this. Alright, what's the next one then?
Woman horrified after discovering outline of body with case number under carpet.
Hey, see, I always give you the horror, Mike.
A TikTok video has gone viral after a horrified woman pulled up a carpet to find the outline of a dead body on the floor below. The bizarre discovery shows TikTok user @Don'tBeAnArsehole peeling away the carpet to show what appeared to be the hallmarks of an old crime scene. Bit creepy.
Yeah.
The wood floor was rough and discoloured, and there's even a number written in black marker pen saying case 091101.
It could be a stage.
Could be.
They'd peel that shit up, wouldn't they?
Or at least clean it off better.
There's even a date written out on the floor marking the 19th of the 1st, 2018. This creepy video has been watched more than 4.8 million times with thousands of likes and comments. One wrote, "Do us a favour, research who died there, please."
Yeah, she really should have done the research. Then again, she 15 minutes of fame.
I don't know, if you just ripped up your carpet and you'd be like, oh, could it be? Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit freaky,
A
isn't
bit
it?
grim.
Yeah.
It is a bit grim.
Oh, now she thinks it's haunted.
Oh, does she?
Well, she says that the apartment is always cold no matter how high she turns up her heating.
Well,
spirit there.
Spirit of that deceased body, presumably. Who knows? Probably not, though. She needs to turn her boiler up.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
She said it doesn't matter how high she turns it, it's still cold. Casper's knocking about.
Oh, fuck Casper.
Fucking bathroom windows open, probably. Dumb bint. Okay, moving on.
Moving on. So, how cannabis could save the planet in fight against climate change?
I'm all up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I don't think it means we can't smoke all of it.
Oh, shit.
So,
Ah,
go on.
cannabis smoke can block out the sun or sunlight on it.
This is a terrible idea.
Then nothing will grow.
No, just enough to stop it from heating up too much. Not completely.
Oh, so you want to geoengineer?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like
No,
it's
so you
Bill
want to...
Gates,
Yeah,
isn't it?
you were Bill Gates now, you fucking science bitch.
Yeah. Just burn all this cannabis and pump it through the streets.
Right.
Yeah.
Making us all really high.
Yeah. And then it'll block out some of the harmful sun rays and stop the planet heating up.
Yeah.
Everyone's high.
But nothing
There's
will grow.
raids on Asda and all the shops.
We don't munchies anywhere. They got...
All the van drivers will stop driving vans because they're so high.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was without its flaws.
What about like airplane passengers going through the smoke and have the airs? I don't know, it's recycled, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, no it isn't. They take it in and pressurise it, don't they?
Oh yeah, so it's full of cannabis and the pilots are high as fuck. I don't want a high pilot.
I'd rather have a high pilot than a drunk pilot.
Yeah, you got that, yeah. Valid point.
Right, experts are increasingly optimistic that the world's most versatile and natural product can supercharge efforts to avoid environmental meltdown. When farmed on a large scale, it's hoped that the natural properties and the potential for it to save land and water can benefit farmers alongside decarbonising industries through an array of hemp products.
Bring it on.
So, speaking exclusively to Metro, the director of Oxford University's Environmental Change Institute claimed there's a good reason to be hyped about the cannabis plant. Dr. Michael Obersteiner said it might turn out to be a land-saving crop in the sense that you would need more land to produce the same amount of protein oil biomass if produced by separate specialised crops. The land saving would spare the expansion of croplands into forests and will create substantial emission savings. There is also hopes that the plant can improve soil yields and absorb significant amounts of carbon, while the British Hemp Alliance say it can provide a host of other environmental benefits too.
Yeah, but I mean, it's great. It's a great idea, but isn't everyone just going to steal? Oh, it's distinct from marijuana. Hemp. It's a difference, isn't there?
Yeah.
It doesn't reek.
No.
It doesn't have the...
It doesn't have the
THC.
No.
It doesn't have the same compound as
No.
it. It's quite high in... no, because you'd go for the hemp sort of variety. There's quite a few different varieties of cannabis. Because you've got, you know, your flowering ones.
Is it cannabis sativa? There's the stuff that gets you high.
Your sativa and your indica. And then you've got like your hemp product, and you've got your CBD sort of weeds as well.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, your hemp is you know, they could really sort of get the best yielding, fastest growing crops to sort of make, you know, all sorts, you know, compared to cotton that requires 1,400 gallons of water for every pound produced. Hemp requires half that or even less and produces 200 to 250 percent more fibre than on the same amount of land.
Okay,
so it, you know, water's not, it's not finite. Well, we haven't got.
Yeah.
It's not going to last forever, is it?
No, there's places with no water at all, isn't there? I mean, we're all right in the west. It's pretty lush, but you know, so further south you go, water becomes a commodity.
Close to the equator, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously there's a seawater, you have to purify that, but you know, eventually, if we keep on fucking it up enough, it's not going to be good for us, is it?
No.
No.
It says hemp can be used in construction materials, biodegradable plastics, and automotive and aerospace industries.
And it'll grow anywhere as well.
And we had an article, didn't we, about that hemp plane?
Yeah.
Plane made out of hemp.
Plane?
So, yeah.
Yeah, they made a plane out of hemp.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Hemp's the future.
It is. It's been, you know, I've known it for quite some time. I you know, can't believe it hasn't really taken off. But it's like you said, Mike, you know, the
Cotton industry,
the plastic industries. They don't want to. You know, I thought there'd be a bit more. You know, the McDonald's straw thing. You know, moved to paper. People have been moaning about it, haven't they?
Yeah.
But you know, it's
yeah,
happened.
but that's just a little gesture. I mean,
I know it's
just
a little
straws.
gesture, but it's
nothing compared to the fucking
tip of the iceberg, isn't it?
Of course.
But we're there now, aren't we? And if they went back, that it.
Yeah, but you're a plastics company, Claire. What's your number one priority?
Making money.
Making money. It means selling more plastics.
Yeah.
Stopping hemp from being grown.
Or, you know, finding how they can get hemp into using maybe less plastic, or totally just sacking it off and going for, you know, just rejuvenating themselves as a hemp plastic sort of container supplier. You know, it's about moving on, progressing again, isn't it?
Exactly. Going to invest in new industries, haven't you? And they've probably got their fingers in the pie already, to be fair.
Yeah.
Just, you know, plastic's still too damn profitable, isn't it?
Yep.
But still, the future's hemp.
Well, some critics are warning against, you know, seeing it as the solution, because it's not a total solution. It's got to be, you know, combined various tactics across the world to, you know, tackle climate change and that lot.
Of course.
So it's a step in the right direction, I think.
Yeah, and it's absorbing carbon, which is even better.
Yeah.
Yep.
10 times more carbon.
Yeah. That's it.
So that's great.
Yep.
The future's green, the future's hemp.
Days.
Okay, moving on.
Oh, great. Vegan spider silk provides sustainable alternative to single-use plastics. Vegan spider silk?
So, another alternative to hemp.
So, keeping these spiders or what?
I don't think so. It's a plant-based, sustainable, scalable material that could replace single-use plastics in many consumer products. They made a polymer film from the University of Cambridge by mimicking the properties of spider silk, one of the strongest materials in nature. The new material is as strong as many common plastics in use today and could replace plastic in many common household products.
So they've mimicked it, it's not actual spider silk.
Not farming these poor spiders,
No.
keeping them caged up.
Oh no! Kill them with fire, that'd be a lot kinder. It's good spiders. The material was created using a new approach of assembling plant proteins into materials which mimic silk on a molecular level. The energy-efficient method, which uses sustainable ingredients, results in plastic-like freestanding film, which can be made at an industrial scale. Non-fading structural colour can also be added to it and be used to make water-resistant coatings. It's home compostable. Compostable, is that right?
Yeah.
Whereas other types of bioplastics require industrial composting facilities to degrade. So you can throw this on your compost heap, Claire, and it'll biodegrade.
They're going a lot of, going with that a lot. Tampons, sanitary towels, all sorts these days.
All right.
Buckets,
Stick a
everything.
tarantula up your...
No, because it'll make a nest. Before you know it, you got dozens of spider eggs. What the hell you want that?
Make me a silk tampon spider.
Get to it.
End period poverty, that will.
For many years, a guy called Professor Thomas Knowles in Cambridge Yusuf Hamid Department of Chemistry has been researching the behaviour of proteins. Much of his research has been focused on what happens when proteins misfold or misbehave and how this relates to health and human disease, primarily Alzheimer's. Yeah. Basically, it's plastic pollution is increasing it. So we'll get that plastic stuff in there. Microplastics.
Increasing Alzheimer's.
Yeah,
It could be.
maybe.
Not all the junk food we eat and toxins and the roll-ons and the sprays and
Hey, who can say?
the chemtrails and Mike's setting off plumes of cannabis.
Yeah, that's probably not going to
Block out
help.
the sun.
You just fucking Highlander 2 in it with hemp.
Yeah.
As much as I agree with your policy, it's going to cause issues.
That's the tagline now. Get stoned, block out the sun.
But surely you want the sun when you're high.
I do.
You know?
Yeah.
I'd wear a vegan spider silk shirt.
Yeah, because it's actually from spiders, so I'm fine with it. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Alright, go on then. Who's next? Mike?
Aliens are here dressed as nuns.
Is that Paul Hellier?
Yeah.
You know what? This sort of explains a lot for me, because my nan kind of gave me a phobia of nuns when I was a kid.
Yeah.
She told me that nuns use their robes to steal children.
What?
Yeah. She told me that. She's very distrustful of Catholics for some reason. I don't know why. Never figured it out. But yeah, that would explain. So, in theory, my nan might have witnessed an alien abduction.
Or she was abducted by a nun.
Maybe. Nun/alien.
Could be.
Maybe my nan was abducted by nun-aliens.
Maybe.
So go on, what's Paul Hellier?
Yeah, that's it pretty much. He just says aliens are here dressed as nuns.
That guy is the devil.
Isn't it?
That's the guy with the eyes, isn't it? That the eyes just burn into you.
Paul Hellier?
Yeah.
That's Paul Hellier there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking of that other crazy Jesus guy.
Oh no, Paul Hellier's not a Jesus guy.
No, he's
isn't
like in his 80s now, isn't he?
90s, I think.
Who's he then? Oh, Ministry of Fent.
He was the Paul. I'll give you a bit of a catch up. Paul Hellier was a former Minister of Defence in Canada, so quite high up, and he says that we've been in contact with 10 or 12 alien races. We fully know that they're out there. We've had stuff off him. All of it is basically true. Whatever, I was the Minister of Defence for Canada, for God's sake. I know all of this. Even though I still don't think he would, even as Minister of Defence, I don't think it's like, it's like you are the Minister for Defence.
Yeah, but he might have friends in the intelligence service that are feeding this.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Source, deep throat.
I beg your pardon? No, not right now.
X-Files, is it?
I know, yeah.
Yeah, did you get that? Sorry. I won't ask you to
I know, I was being crude.
Yeah.
And of course, Deep Throat was the Watergate thing as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was the mole for that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, well.
Yeah, so they're here dressed as nuns.
Wow, well. Who says he's haven't seen eh? I'm sure he's like 96, you know.
He could be. Certainly 80s and 90s, he's quite an old dude now.
Maybe my nan was onto something. Maybe she wasn't just the Catholics. Maybe it was just she'd seen a child get abducted by nuns who were in fact aliens.
She saw a group of nuns anal probing a child.
Maybe. And then they
That's
vanished.
just every day at the Catholic Church.
That's the average normal Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. What's the next one then? Last one.
On a lighter note, Spanish man jailed for killing and eating his mother.
Wow, well there you go.
Oh, Alberto Sanchez Gomez, 28, was arrested in 2019 after police found body parts around his mother's home in some plastic containers in her own Tupperware.
Oh man, I bet he was really short of a sandwich box for years after. And I bet he just never bought another one because he's a bloke. He's like, I can't be arsed going buy a Tupperware box. I just keep on washing the same one every day. I wish you'd have so many parts of mum lying around.
Oh. So the court rejected Sanchez's argument that he was experiencing a psychotic episode at the time of the killing. He will now serve 15 years for murder and a further 5 months for the desecration of a corpse.
Is that it?
Really?
15 years and 5 months for the desecration of a corpse? And killing?
He has also been ordered to pay his brother 60,000
euros
in compensation. Why? Why would he have to pay his brother in compensation?
Because he's at his mom.
Maybe it's a Spanish law.
What,
If you eat your mum, you have to pay 60 grand.
Well, wouldn't he get a home or whatever, because...
Maybe he doesn't want to live in that house
Makes
anymore,
sense,
the
yeah.
brother. Maybe he's like, yeah, I know that house would have been like mine, or at least half mine, but I don't really want any of it now, just give me the money.
Yeah.
Sell the house and, yeah. So, police arrived at the home in eastern Madrid in February 2019 after a friend raised concerns about the welfare of Maria Soledad Gomez, who was in her 60s. During the trial, the court heard that Sanchez, then aged 26, had strangled his mother during a dispute. He then dismembered her and ate the parts of her body over the following 2 weeks, feeding some to the dog.
Jesus.
Oh.
Leave the dog out of it.
The Spanish media say that he had been known to police because of violence against his mother, and that he had breached a restraining order at the time of his arrest.
Oh, that's some sloppy Spanish police work then, isn't it? They really should have not had him round her house at all.
Well, he had a restraining order and he breached it.
Yeah.
So, what can you do?
Yeah.
You can't sit police officers at the house all day.
No.
Why not, damn it?
Who could have said that he was going to do that,
Well, that's
Well,
it.
they thought he was violent, so that's why the restraining order was there. But so they probably thought that it was possible. But
violence against her, so he's already probably slapped her about.
yeah, but
What's the brother doing in all of
I
this?
was just thinking, what's the brother doing?
Yeah.
He's probably got,
He's thinking of that sweet 60,000 euros, isn't he?
Thank God for this law. If your brother eats you.
Yeah, I don't know how my brother's going to get me 60,000 euros and he's going to jail for the next 15 years. But I'm sure it's good. I'm sure he's good for it.
You should really look into the law of the Spanish about this. If your brother eats your mother, you get 60,000 euros. It could all end in tears.
Could be a lot of cannibalism going on, and you know what? There's always a fair bit of
just
it.
have a nibble. You know you want to.
Don't, Claire. He's full of Monster Energy drink. You won't come down for days.
Just tempting your siblings to eat your mum.
Oh man.
It starts becoming slang, or I'll eat your mum.
Turkey basted your mum. She comes out the shower.
What are you doing? You are clean, aren't you? You know what the weird thing is? There's never a shortage of cannibalism stories. There's always a lot of cannibal killers out there. Could be anyone.
I think there'll be more than we actually report, isn't there? Because everybody, they just want a taste, don't they? Not me!
when we did the cannibalism episode a while back, there was a lot of cannibalism in the papers. Like, there's been a lot over the years. There's always at least a couple a year that you find that break through the news, and maybe more. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's getting rid of it, aren't you?
Well, eat what you kill, I guess.
You only got the bones to get rid of then, I suppose, haven't you?
Yeah, true.
Go to the dog, happy days. Move on.
Dog would be chilling, wouldn't it? Dog would be loving it.
Still got the teeth. Dog won't eat the teeth though, will he?
Yeah, no, that's true.
No.
Well, you'd have to dispose of them somehow. Throw them in the river.
Yeah. Some Coca-Cola.
Yeah, leave them overnight in a can of Coke.
Yeah.
That'll be fine. Job's a good one. Or you just know someone that owns a pig farm, whatever.
Yeah.
On
Anyway,
that,
I've been Ben. Thanks for listening. Don't kill your mum, Anita.
Fuck you, I was good at Everett 3 weeks on the trot. He said my
stole your
ending
thunder.
line.
Alright, hang on.
Right, go on.
Don't approach nuns. There could be aliens who are going to abduct you. Thank me, Nan, for that gem of info. Good night.
I've been Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
And I've been Claire. Don't kill and eat your mum. I didn't say anything. That's it. That's it.